We're ready now for the men's collegiate 100-meter dash. And the records in this event, Leroy Burrell, the American and world record holder at 9.85. He also holds the Penn Relays meet record at 10:10. And we expect the competition come from the middle of the track, lane 5. This is Brian Lewis of Norfolk State, with the best qualifying time coming into today's final. And right next to him in lane 6, his teammate at Norfolk State, Tim Montgomery.
They were part of a very successful combination earlier for Norfolk State, winning the men's collegiate 4x100 meter relay for Coach Steve Riddick. Other people to watch, Brian Raspberry and Chris Jackson. As you say, all the action in the middle of the track. Lewis looked very impressive in qualifying. Montgomery formerly held the world junior record until they found out that he only ran 99.96 meters in doing so.
And a great start for Lewis in 5, but whoa, Tim Montgomery pulling up in lane 6. It's his teammate Brian Lewis in 5 running away from this field. Brian Lewis of Norfolk State, a walk in the park. Probably wondering where was Tim Montgomery, as Montgomery simply looks up the track. What is up with that, Craig?
He's not limping, and I don't know. I mean, he just stopped as far as we could see. Steve Riddick, his coach, asking what happened.
Let's take a look back at the start and see if we can pick it up.
On the left of the screen is Tim Montgomery. On the right is Brian Lewis. And you saw his left foot sort of go out from under him, and then he grabbed to the back of his right leg. Meanwhile, Brian Lewis running an outstanding race, replicating his time from the heats of right around 10.25. So a good and a bad day for Norfolk State as they take the sprint relay. Brian Lewis wins the 100, but question marks surrounding Tim Montgomery.
Final results of the men's collegiate 100 meters. Brian Lewis of Norfolk State did win in 10.24. Elgin Gordon second, Brian Raspberry third, and we can only hope that Tim Montgomery is not severely hurt. Let's go down to Gus Johnson for an update.
And thank you very much, guys. First of all, Tim, what happened out there?
Well, I came in the race with a lot of pressure on me. Yesterday I ran 3 races and I was kind of fatigued for the day. And so my knee had given me a little trouble before, and I came up to set, and the guy beside me made a motion, so I made a good motion to come out with him because I was thinking they're gonna call the gun back. And when I done that right then, I came back, he popped the gun, so it was just a fault of not being ready. And then when I came out, kind of like stumbled, so I just gave it up. That's all my bad. That's my fault.
And ironically, your teammate, that's the first time he's ever beaten you. You must be happy for him, though.
Oh yes, I'm very pleased with him, but you know, competition is competition, so I got to get him back for that.
Well, thank you very much for joining us, and we'll be back for more after this. Stay with us.
We're Phil Henson.